Alright YouTubes, how you all doing? Hope you're all well. Welcome back to the channel. Say hello Reese.
Hello.
In today's video we've got a Porsche Boxster GTS in, so I'll give you a quick look. Pretty new car, not many miles on it. Not sure on the colour, not really me, but some people like yellow. But yeah, really nice car, and it's it's quite a small bit of damage, but it's going to be a fairish bit of work because yeah, they want this done properly. It is really a smart repair, but they don't want it smart repaired. So all it is this little bit of damage here. It took a little bit of the plastic away. We've got to do that, but we're going to do the whole bumper, so the bumper's going to come off and be completely stripped down. This car's got PPF on it, so it's got paint film protection on the front end and a few other bits on the car, so that's going to come off, so there shouldn't be any stone chips on the rest of the car. It's not very many miles on it, so we should be able to just local the colour in that area, and then they want it all clear coated, then they want it left for a couple of weeks. They're not going to drive it, and then a friend of mine, Jordan at Pro Detail, is going to re-PPF it. So yeah, that's what we've got to do on this. Small bit of damage, but a fairish amount of work to do this job. I'm not sure what the colour's called yet. I haven't checked it, but I will do soon. So yeah, that's what we've got to do. So the first thing we're going to do is get it stripped off. I may film a little bit of the stripping and preparation, and then obviously film all the painting and the end result. So yeah, that being said, I'm going to get it up in the air and start stripping the bumper off. clipping tubes. That's a Porsche Boxster bumper all ready to spray now, so I'll give you a quick look. Rub down that little bit of primer with just knock the top off with some 320 grit, and then 500 grit, and then 600 grit soft pad. And doesn't look like there's any breakthroughs. The rest of it is all grey Scotch and a little bit of 800 DA and 1000 grit soft pad, because I'm keeping the colour. There's no chips on this bumper whatsoever, where it was obviously PPF'd. So yeah, just want to keep the colour down there. The colour looks pretty decent, to be fair. There's one shade of it, and I cameraed the bumper, and it looked good on the, you know, from the formula it was on there. Just one shade of it, racing yellow. Just corrected it slightly, but yeah, I just want to keep all the original colour on there if I can. The only downside to it is you've got to be really careful, and I've had to go over it a couple of times now, is you know, just little dirty prints from your hands, or when you use like the powdered guide coat, you get bits on your arm and you rub bits, and yeah, so I've sort of give it another bit of a grey Scotch with some water-based degreaser, and I've degreased it, solvent and water-based, but I'm going to go over it again and just double check. So the last thing I want to be doing is putting a bit of clear coat over a smudge or a little dirty mark. It's soul destroying, that can be. So yeah, I will give it another check, and yeah, that's it. So yeah, all the colours mixed, been the usual suspects. Mipa Waterbase is normal. I mixed the colour already, like I said. So yeah, Mipa Waterbase, and I'll put this on with my normal Basecoat gun, which is a X5500 with a 1.2i setup. I did think about using the mini jet to just blow that bit of colour in, but my mini jet hasn't sort of been cleaned out properly for a while, and I didn't want any specks coming through it, so I'll just put it on with that. And then I'm going to put it on the clear coat on with my 1.2 setup, not the CC on this one. And yeah, clear coat I'll be using is Mipa CX2. I want it to sort of cure really quickly, cure nice and hard, so there's no problem with the PPF going on there, and maybe some, you know, extra cure time later on. But yeah, that's it. So I'll get it all degreased and blown off and tacked off, and we'll get some paint on it. Right then, YouTubes, that's the Porsche Boxster all fitted up and finished, little flat and polish and finished. So I'll give you a quick look at it. Everything went okay, all the colour blended in, so the majority of this bumper's just been re-clear coated. There was no chips whatsoever on it, obviously where it was PPF, and just a little blend in with the colour down the bottom there, and the colour looks fine and all blended in fine, and then just clear coated the rest. You know, I didn't want to put colour all over it just in case there was a little bit of colour discrepancy, especially with yellow, but it all looked okay on the camera, and it all sort of looked okay on the colour chip as well, and there was one shade of it racing yellow. So yeah, sometimes it can be a little bit of a risk. You always might have a little mark somewhere on a bumper, especially when it's been stripped down. I know it probably does seem a bit excessive, all that work stripping, and just for that small little repair. And I know people will say that's just a little smart repair, which I agree with that, it is. But the lady that owns the vehicle wanted the job done, you know, without any issues at all. You know, she's really particular about this car, obviously having PPF on it as well. So I thought the best thing is to not mask anything up at all on it, to get all the grills out, which, you know, you would have to do some masking on that even for that smart repair. So we just get clear coat over the whole bumper, and then it'd be fine for the PPF to go back over it again. So yeah, that's what the job entailed, and that's what we've done for the customer. So yeah, it is a little bit excessive sometimes for the small little bit of damage, but that's what we had to do. So yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. Really appreciate everyone watching, and we'll see you again in the next one. Look after yourselves. Cheers.